Hey guys, welcome back to Deeb's TCG. My name is Devan, and today we're going to be taking a look at the super consistent and super fast Charizard EX. This deck is extremely popular right now, placing quite high in multiple online tournaments, including the most recent late night tournaments as well as quite a few others. It's a really strong deck, to be honest, and I'm excited to show it to you. But first, I just got to ask if you could subscribe. It helps us out a ton. But without further ado, let's go check out the deck real quick. Alright, so this is Charizard EX, an extremely popular deck, as I mentioned earlier. It's just really consistent. And how do we get this consistency? Well, we play 4 Charmander, 2 of the 70 HP Charmander from the Pokemon Card 151 set. Mainly it's for the health on this one, actually. So the 70 HP helps prevent some certain like Sableye shenanigans or Screamtail, that kind of thing. But either way, and we do play the 60 HP Charmander from Obsidian Flames. This one is primarily for the attack. For 1 fire energy, you do 30 damage and 10 to yourself. 30 damage is pretty good off a single prizer, especially one that for 1 energy. So it's nice to have. Consistency-wise, of course, we play 1 Lumineon, which helps us grab a supporter and is a target for our Forest Sealstone. We play Rotom V, which is good to get early game to set up, helps quite a bit. We do play Pidgeot EX, especially for the late game. Pidgeot allowing you to search your deck for any card. It's just really the main engine here. And then we obviously play 3 Charizard EX with Infernal Rain, so search your deck for... when you evolve into Charizard, you can search your deck for 3 Fire Energy and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like, which is great. And for 2 Fire Energy, you're doing 180 plus 30 more for each prize card your opponent has taken, so basically big damage. We do play Manaphy and Jirachi for bench protection, since we're playing a single prizer deck, basically, or a rare candy deck. So it protects our Pidgeys, Charmanders, especially these ones. And outside of that, we got 1 Mew for the Mysterious Tail, which is just another consistency thing, allowing us to look at the top 6 cards of our deck, grab any item cards. So rare candy is usually the main one, and we do play a single Radiant Charizard for late game mainly, and does a lot of damage for usually 1 energy when you're at that point. As for the trainers, key things to note are 4 Arven. Ideally with this deck, it's really a choice. I find you can either go first or second. If you go second, you can Arven for a Battle VIP pass and a Forest Sealstone, or late game you can also get that Forest Sealstone. It's just honestly rather handy. Since we play it, we do also play a single Defiance Band. So if we're low on prizes, we do 30 more damage, which is nice. 4 Rare Candy, 4 Ultra Ball. Solely consistency. Same with VIP Pass. For a couple single cards, we do play Escape Rope and Countercatcher. Countercatcher is nice when we're low on, or when our opponent is steamrolling us, especially early game. And Escape Rope is just handy in general. We do play a single Avery to limit our opponent's bench, which is quite handy, especially in the early game. If you're lucky, you can get off some funny plays. Single Research and 2 Iono are our main draw supporters, and we do play 8 Fire Energy. So that is the deck. Let's go over to the game now. You can see exactly how this works in motion, and yeah, I'll see you there. But sure seems to have come out on top here. We got that bigness. Let's go. I'm gonna go second. You can go either or. I find with Charizard, so today we'll go second. Honestly, pretty good start. And I messed that up, but no worries. I totally messed that up. It's okay. Normally, if you were me, who is not tired right now, you would probably put the Mew in the active in order to Mysterious Tail. Unfortunately for me, I didn't do that, but that's okay. We do have the Avery in hand, which is great against a Gardevoir that is just setting up right away. So we'll have to see. They do get one Ralts out. I don't want to Avery when there's nothing on the bench, so not great, but that's okay. You might just have to be honest with you. We'll level ball to thin it out. Let's check everything first. See how many energy we got. One energy is prized. Europe is in deck 2, so that's always good. We do have the Charmander, so I think I will probably go with the Pidgey for now. As seeming as we do have the Pidgeot in hand. Europe, so can get out this Mew that I should have started with anyways, but ignoring that. We're going to Mysterious Tail. Hopefully just a rare candy right on top. Even better. Even better. So now we can VIP pass. I'm going to grab a Manaphy just in case they want to do any funny Screamtail business. And we'll grab another Charmander. Then we can just instant charge to end our turn. I like the Rotom for that, especially in the early game. Not huge on using that escape rope early, but it's my own fault, so you reap what you sow. Luckily for us, we have the Arven in hand, so we can get a Pidgeot and probably a Forest Seal Stone, so we should be able to get the Charizard out next turn, no problemo. Pidgeot will allow us to search the deck, so we can just look for the Charizard right away. But we can use the Arven for... yeah. Game plan. Arven for... this is a Goldengo deck, I think. Honestly, did not think it was that. But Arven for a Rare Candy and a Forest Seal Stone. We'll Rare Candy into the Pidgeot. We will attach the Forest Seal Stone to the Rotom. We will search for a Charizard, or sorry, another Rare Candy, so 2 Rare Candy at this point. Ultra Ball, Charizard, easy game. So, let's use the Mew first. Maybe we can skip the whole Forest Seal Stone business. Nope, but we'll take the Ultra Ball for now. So Arven. Rare Candy, one of them's prized. Forest Seal Stone. Rare Candy directly into a Pidgeot, which we can then... we don't even need the Forest Seal Stone, but it's always good to have. So we'll keep it. We need a Rare Candy off this Pidgeot. Ultra Ball away, a Level Ball for now, and this Lost Vacuum. Searching, of course, for a Charizard. Can Rare Candy directly into the Charizard. Doop, doop, doop. I love using it so much, it's so much fun. So we'll attach, attach, attach. Attach there. We will retreat into our Charizard. Lost City, because we don't want them coming back, of course. We'll just Burning Darkness. Grab ourselves our single prize card, an Iono, an extremely low res Iono. So they need another Pokemon or it is over. Although, honestly, with this start, I would argue that it might already be over. But you never know. I'm only taking out single prizes right now, so it could be anything. They do got the Shining Arcana. This is weird. This is a weird deck. Okay. No energy off of it. Larry. Larry? That's nuts. Let me see him. I want to see him. It won't let me click on it. High-res Larry. Insane. Okay, so it is kind of Golden Go. It's like a weird thing happening here. So they are coming out pretty strong here. I do feel like I could just boss up the Mewtwo, but really this is our... We want to focus on threat prevention, so we might as well take out the Gardevoir, but... We'll attach a Force Seal. I don't necessarily like committing it to the field this early, but it's okay for now. And just quick search for another Charizard so that we have it. One unfortunate thing for Charizard, at least this list, is that it crumbles to TM Devolution. So if they do have that for some reason, that would be bad. We'll attach one there. I like to attach to the Pidgeot once we get to this point, and then we'll just Burning Darkness, getting rid of this Gardevoir forever. Another low-res Iono for us. If I was them personally, I would probably put up the Gimmighoul and do an old Call for Family, I think. Mewtwo. We love Mewtwo. There's the Goldengo. Can draw a card, of course, with the coin bonus ability. Even if it's not in the active, you can draw a single card. If it was on the, if it was in the active, it would be able to draw two. So, another Larry. This guy means business, dude. This is nutty. You can already see, just by like my board state, how consistent Charizard is at just setting up like right away. Like turn 2, this is ideal. Your turn 2 at least. That's the Charizard player. This is ideal. Whether you go first or second doesn't necessarily matter, but this is what you want to see on your board. Once again, he is the threat, but I kind of actually want this Charizard to go down. So, I think I'm actually just gonna Burning Darkness for the KO on this. If he does knock out this Charizard, then that means our damage will go up, and our next Charizard will be able to clean sweep. So, should be pretty good. So now their coin bonus ability is of course going to allow them to draw 2 cards instead of just 1. There's a second Goldengo. I love the art on this card, it looks so good. Same person who drew Larry, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Huh. Larry and Goldengo, same artist. Out here drawing cards. Our Defiance Band, unfortunately, won't kick in since we are quite far ahead in the prize race. So it's pretty good. That is a Goldengo player's dream, I presume. I was really amped for Goldengo when it was announced, and I played it during our preview showdown, but it really hasn't lived up to the hype, which is kind of sad because I really like it. But you never know. In the future, maybe post-row, Goldengo becomes top tier. You never know. I'm excited for the day that Garchomp becomes top tier because I was excited for that one too. So, see what they do here. Got 13 cards in hand. I have to assume that, I mean, considering they just got that lady off, so that's immediately 200 damage. Which is enough to knock me out, so. Guess we will see. Maybe. Not even gonna attack? Okay. Huh. I mean, we might as well just attack? Really? Like I said, I want the Charizard. Charizard is a good deck that comes... once it falls, it comes back up. Which I quite like, as far as decks go. Sorry. When they announced that EXs were a thing and they were focusing on comebacks, this is kind of what I had envisioned. Charizard, when it gets knocked out, it's amping itself up damage-wise, so it's kind of cool to see that kind of thing happen. Same with Gardevoir. Gardevoir can fall down like to 2 prizes and come all the way back up. It's crazy. And it's really, I think, healthy for the game, and I hope it continues that way. I think that would be great. Basically, regardless of what they do, unless they play a TM Devolution, which, I mean, even then, this is a game, so we just go out here and Burning Darkness. A valiant attempt from the Goldengo player, but alas, Charizard comes out on top. So, I hope that gave you, as a viewer, a good idea of how Charizard sets up, how it continues to attack. I mean, you didn't really see it. Didn't really see me losing very much, but in real games, PTCGL is not really a substitute for real games, but in real games, I find you tend to fall back, and then Charizard can bounce back prize-wise. But that was pretty much it. So I'll send you to the outro now. See you there. Alright guys, so that was Charizard EX. Let us know in the comments what you thought of the deck. Have you been running this lately? Because personally, it is probably my favorite deck as of late. It's just so consistent and honestly quite a blast to play. So, thanks for watching the video. Feel free to check out some of our other stuff. If you want to go back in time to before Charizard was released, you can check out our Obsidian Flames preview showdown featuring Tyranitar and Charizard. And of course, just recently we uploaded some 04 content if you're a fan of retro. But otherwise, thanks for watching. We really appreciate all of the support as of late. So I'll see you in the next one.